Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. New bombshell information revealed in the Bryan Kohberger case. His defense just filed a motion, and they are claiming there's no DNA evidence that links Bryan Kohberger to any of the victims in his apartment, his office, his parents' home, and his vehicle, the white Hyundai Elantra. Bryan Kohberger, no evidence. I'm going to show this to you right here. Check it out. The Bryan Kohberger defense just stated this in a newly filed court motion. No matter what came first, the car or the genetic genealogy, the investigation has provided precious little. There is no connection between Mr. Kohberger and the victims. There is no explanation for the total lack of DNA evidence from the victims in Mr. Kohberger's apartment, office, home, or vehicle, which is his white Hyundai Elantra. No evidence, no DNA evidence. That's according to his defense. Let me know what you think. No DNA evidence that links him. Now people want to know, what about the reports out there that saw Bryan cleaning his car inside and out after the murders happened, according to law enforcement sources? Did Kohberger clean his car? Kohberger, who was pursuing a PhD in criminal justice at Washington State University at the time of the killings, cleaned his car inside and outside, not missing an inch, according to the law enforcement source. Who is that source? Is that source even real? Does authorities know that Kohberger cleaned his car based off a witness? And if it was a witness that saw this, him cleaning his car, will they testify at Kohberger's trial that they saw Kohberger cleaning his car inside and outside, not missing an inch? Let me know what you think. Cleaning his car inside and out. What did he clean his car inside and out with? Bleach? Oxygen-based bleach? As a criminology guy, if it's true he was cleaning out his car, why? Because just because the defense says that there is no DNA evidence linking Bryan Kohberger to the victims from his car, apartment, work, parents' home, doesn't mean that he didn't clean it out because he knew there was evidence in there and clean it out. And just if he cleaned it out, that's just as damaging evidence as if the DNA was on the stuff. And I'll say that is because if the prosecution gets witnesses that will testify they seen Bryan Kohberger clean relentlessly, scrubbing things down, and use those people to testify against Bryan Kohberger, that is just as much guilt. The prosecution can paint a picture. After he murdered 4 innocent college students, he went to the store, maybe down there in Lewiston, Idaho, to the store, and bought cleaning supplies, bleach, and then scrubbed. And witnesses say they saw him scrubbing away, getting rid of all that evidence. Shh, gloves on. Because there's reports that he was out there. Now, I don't know where these reports are. It might not be true. But there are reports that they saw him cleaning. So with the DNA, or maybe he just didn't have any DNA in any of these places, the defense claims. But I'm sure the prosecution will be able to counter that, and we'll see, because the defense files motions, the prosecution files motions. The defense files motions, the prosecution files motions. So it'll be interesting to see what the prosecution says. Or maybe like Bryan Kohberger looking up on Google how to clean your car out after a crime. Maybe he was foolish enough to do that, maybe not. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button. Saw those documents, brought out my cleaning supplies. I'm going to clean my house. Scrub it up, make it look nice, but I'm not trying to cover a crime. I just want to clean my house. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.